Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Your boy is back. It has been a long time coming. 4 weeks, guys. I have not done a video in 4 weeks. Guys, I am glad to be back. I missed home, okay? You guys are home to me. Forever Branded TV has been busy, guys. Let me tell you, I had to put my show on a back burner because I was getting my associates done. And when I'm telling you, guys, graphic design is my major. And guys, I finally got my associates done. I had an amazing portfolio show. People really enjoyed my work. People really liked it. People gave me good feedback. And guys, the portfolio show was very, very important, and it was very good. It was very good for promoting. It was a good way of promoting yourself, giving out business cards, giving out resumes, showing people your work, explaining your work. It showed me a better way on explaining my work. So if somebody asked me a question about what I thought about making the process of making, say for instance, a magazine, a logo, or something like that, it'll help me better explain. And guys, I really did a good job. Even though I was a little nervous, I still pulled through and I still did it. Guys, I worked my ass off. When I'm telling you, this whole entire year, business cards, resumes, redoing work, constantly redoing work. Being a graphic designer means constantly keep updating your work, constantly keep making changes, because you have to really perfect your work. And graphic design is a very competitive field, but it's really good. What I love about it is it's free to create your mind. It's free. It's free of creativity. It's always good on coming up with ideas. It's good for just freelancing, and I just really like it. It's just a great way of getting your work out there, and I enjoy the colors, the shapes. I love magazines, logos, and just posters, billboards, catalogs, brochures, publication, corporate identity. These are the things that come with graphic design. Typography, guys, which I can go on and on about that. That's for another day and another story in another time zone, because typography was so stressful when I learned it, but I found out that it was one of the most important aspects, one of the most important things of graphic design, because everything has a picture and type. Guys, a lot of people think graphic design is just about the picture and it's about the color. It's not what graphic design is about. Graphic design is about just the type itself. How to balance your negatives and positives, how to find different ways of making images work with type, finding the appropriate type fonts, like the appropriate serifs and sans serifs and things like that, guys. I've learned a lot. When I'm telling you I have the knowledge, the basics, I know the basics. Making handheld stuff, I want to get more on making my own handheld stuff, and one of the ones of which I will show you later on during the video when I do the mini portfolio show, which I'm going to do live online. A lot of people ask me, could you do an online portfolio, because I would love to see your work, blah 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 blah. This is the video, and guys, I'm very proud of my work. I work my behind off. When I'm telling you, I have 17 spreads of amazing work. I even had to add on work, which was good. It gave me time to add on fresher work than the work that I already had. So let's get to this mini portfolio show, guys. I will be talking about my logo and things like that, and guys, what you will see. Stay tuned. PW Designs. When I tell you all of the many different versions I had to make of this bad boy right here. This is my official logo. It's very corporate, guys. When I'm telling you, this logo is a Roman corporate. It gives off a Roman vibe. It's very simple and clean, which is what I like when I like people to see my work. I like to have a clean work. As you can see, I have my resume here, which is very dainty and small because I don't have a lot of info. And this is the things, this is why I want to do freelance. This is why I want to get internships. Guys, I have up here, hello, as a self-motivated, hard-working, passionate graphic designer. I am always up for new challenges. I strive to create visual solutions that are simple and straight to the point with a clear message. Which is really true. And then I also have current trends in fashion and many genres of music inspire my design work, guys, which it really does. This is what you're going to see. Everything speaks for itself when you look at my work. I like it to have a clean, minimal look. And I like it to be very, very straight to the point and straightforward. And guys, this is my business card, which is what I'm going to get into a little bit. But first, we're going to get into this portfolio and this logo. I wanted my logo to be simple and straight to the point because I feel like I can always update it in the future. But right now, this is my mark. PW Philip Wade Designs. I design. And this is the thing. This is why I wanted to use PW as my official logo mark. The first entire page, guys, of this portfolio is Quayle. Guys, this is a energy drink logo that I made for corporate identity. Guys, corporate identity is one of the most important things of graphic design, guys. This work corporate identity is really important when coming up with your own brands and coming up with solutions. And I chose this is Quayle. This means to seize or silence, but as an energy drink, I put to get fit and get energized because I also created the whole entire. I made the U, the E, the L's, and I also put a arm to represent strength and endurance. The colors black and red I chose because those are like bold colors. Those colors basically represent just power. It just represents power. It represents energy. It is bold, and that's one of the reasons why I chose it. I have what the Quayle logo represents down, as you can see, as the caption. Quayle is, I don't really like the name, but I really do like how I did the design. I made this entire thing in Adobe Illustrator. I illustrated the bottles, as you can see. And then I also put the labels on the bottles for different viewpoints. I have the call to action. I also have the nutrition facts, guys, and I also have just the front part of the bottle, the side part, and the other side. And guys, it was fun really making this. It was really a journey and a joy. This is called a stationery. When you make your product, you have to have a stationery. You have to have things to represent it. You have to have a business card, as you can see. You have to have a letterhead, and then you also have to have just an envelope. You have to really have identity. You have to have the identity of your product. Then you have to make a graphic standards manual, which is what I did for colors, for just the logo itself, the many different usages of the logo, the not to do's, and you also have to have the fonts that you choose. You always have to credit your fonts that you chose and why you chose them, and you have to have them in your captions, as you can see, as I have over here. And then you also have to promote your work, which is why you have to have advertisements. Guys, I made this entire truck billboard. Guys, the truck is just as the for the product itself. As you know, it's to carry the product, and it's also to advertise it and get people wanting to know what is Quayle. And then you have the billboard, which is what will be shown everywhere. You know, if you're driving on the expressway, you can see it. And I also took the actual product shot with a picture because I actually made an entire drink per se, but it's not like a drink. It's not real, but this was just for a corporate identity class. This is the apparel that I enjoyed creating, guys. As you can see here, I made all the clothes. It was really a labor of fun. Just making the socks, the shoes, the hat, the front and backs of the products itself. I really enjoyed it. It was just so much fun. Illustration is another thing that I'm very, very interested in as far as graphic design. This is a men's fashion magazine, guys. As you know, I love fashion, and I wanted to dedicate this magazine to men's fashion because men's fashion is not broad enough as women's fashion is. It's very, very. A lot of people don't take the time out to value men's fashion, which is why I created this magazine. I did the entire layout, and this is what I mean by hierarchy. This is what I mean by placing your fonts. This is the layout. These are the rags. This is just the title itself, the colors that you choose. This is the colors that I chose. The pictures, I also got these pictures. These are free use pictures. A lot of people think I use photography. I did not. I use free copywritten images that were free of use, guys, which I did. Let's keep it going. Sorry about my voice. This is the other spread, as you can see, guys, and this magazine just gives men tips on how to do their fashion. This is none other than Jean-Michel Basquiat, who is one of my favorite painters, guys. He was an acrylic painter. He did a lot of work. He lived a very hard and stressful life. This is a catalog that I actually made from scratch, guys. When I'm telling you, this right here, I made from scratch. When I'm telling you, it took forever to make this. This was it just took forever to put all this stuff together. As far as like putting the layout in, it didn't take forever, but as far as like making it handheld, I had to use adhesive tape. Adhesive sticky tape is a very sticky tape that you have to be very careful on when placing your images, guys. It took forever. When I'm telling you, blood, sweat, and tears, crying, I almost got an F because I didn't turn it in time. This project really did benefit from me because it's one of my favorites, and this is one of the reasons why I want to get into packaging more, because I love to come up with my own ideas, and I want to get my stuff out there more. But Jean-Michel Basquiat is important. He died in the late 80s, guys, and he was very young, but his work, he made millions, guys. His work really stood out, and I did the layouts, as you can see, guys. The placement of the images, the just everything. It's just really legitly done. I just really glad that I showcased this in the portfolio, guys, because it took forever to make this. This is a poster dedicated to an event. This is of Jean-Michel Basquiat. I thought about inspirational wise, I thought about Muhammad Ali, because he was a boxer, guys. I thought about him as Muhammad Ali would say, the world's greatest fighter. Jean-Michel Basquiat would be the world's greatest artist. And guys, I thought about the colors. This is for a Brooklyn event that I showcased, and I did an amazing job, guys, as far as choosing the mock-up for it, of how it would look. As far as say for instance, if you're in the subway train or something, and this is a very urban pop culture look that I just was going for. This is a press release. This is when you tell people about the event. The event was basically a Brooklyn event in Brooklyn, New York, at the Brooklyn Museum, guys, and I just dedicated it to him. This is a postcard, as you can see, guys, that I really liked doing. It was really good. It was a labor of love making it. I had an amazing making it. This is packaging, guys. This is CD packaging, which is I love album covers. When I'm telling you, that is one of the main things that I want to do in graphic design, is make album covers for music artists, because I love buying music, as you guys know, and I love the artwork. I like the booklets. I like the lyrics. I like the thank yous that they put in the books, and this is one of the reasons why I dedicated it to Tech Nine, guys, who is, you all know, is one of my favorite rappers. And I had an amazing time. I came up with my own song titles, and I just really, really had an amazing job coming up with all this stuff. This is just the inside of the booklet. This is the CD itself, guys. I want to get into doing all this stuff. This is the stuff that I want to do as far as graphic design. We are almost done, guys. I have 17 spreads and all. This is this is dedicated to the concert I went to Tech Nine this year. As you guys know, I went to see him at the Strictly Strange tour. Guys, that concert was phenomenal, and I just did a poster dedicated to it. I wanted it to have a pop culture graffiti type feel to it, and I illustrated him, as you can see. This is it. This is what I did for his event. The last but not least, my favorite spread in this portfolio is Prince. Guys, when I'm telling you, this is one of my favorite works in my portfolio itself. I spent so much time. I did a lot of updating, a lot of just a lot of choosing the colors and everything, guys. As you guys know, purple rain. All right, get into this. I did the entire. This is just my favorite. This is my favorite. I dedicated this to Prince because Prince was phenomenal. I just love the flowers. I chose the pictures and I did all this, guys. It took forever, but I got it together and I did it. And it was really, dedicating it to his life and what he represented, as far as in the music industry. Him as an Prince was an art himself, guys, and that's one of the things why he's one of my favorite musicians. He was just talented. He was a beautiful person, guys, and I just love coming up with the flowers, and it was just a lot of fun illustrating him, doing the hair. I know my sister would like this. I can't wait to show her this because I know she's going to love this. She's going to love this. When she sees it, she's going to be astounded. I just can't wait to show her this spread. And that is all, folks, for my online portfolio show. I hope you guys get inspired. I would love to hear comments on what you guys think about the work. This is the business card itself, guys. I had so much fun, and the color scheme, which was gray and orange, I really had a lot of time, a hard time deciding what my color scheme would be. But everybody kept telling me to go with orange and gray, guys. This is just a mini business card that I made as a giveaway. It came late, but yeah. This is all the things that I've been doing. This is what I sacrificed for. This is my portfolio, guys. And this is Forever Brandon TV signing off. I hope you guys enjoy my work. And, yep. Talk to you guys later.